Revelio.
Oh, Milo, what am I to do?
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Adley? Edgar Adley? No, I don't think so. Blast Milo and his mad schemes.
Milo?
He was my friend. Came to me a few days ago with a brilliant plan to make some quick galleons. All I had to do was follow him into the Forbidden Forest. Had I known he wanted to procure venom from a living acromantula. Oh, poor Milo. He didn't deserve to go like that.
Sounds like Milo knew exactly what he was in for, and risked your life as well.
No. Milo wouldn't have thought that way. He wasn't a bad wizard, merely a bit overconfident at times. I can't think of it. Milo's body is still in that cave with the absconder.
The absconder?
Aye, Milo's name for the acromantula. He did have a flair for the dramatic. In fact, as he died, Milo begged me to take his heirloom pocket watch, so that his daughter would have something to remember him by. But I fled.
Why would someone risk their life for spider venom?
As a potion ingredient, acromantula venom is incredibly valuable. In large part because it is, as poor Milo has proven, impossible to get from a live acromantula.
If I have time, I can try to collect the heirloom watch, Mr. Adley.
You can't possibly go to the acromantula's cave. You'd be killed. Please, forget I said anything.
Revelio.
Now, where could that acromantula cave be?
Handy resource indeed. Your query.
No,
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Expellion. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Flipendo.
release me!
Glacius. Defender.
You dare slay one of my own? You will fall! You, summon them.
Glacius. Flipendo.
You'll be...
Defender. Confringo.
No.
Your poaching days are over. hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need. I shall hope to do business with you again. See if there's something you need.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
Places. Defender. Protego.
I won't rest until you're...
Confringo. Revelio.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Revelio. Confringo.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Revelio.
Ground Rot's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
I dream of making a...
Glacius! Defender!
What have you done?
Confringo!
The beasts are safer now.
Revelio! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Glacius! Defender! Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Arresto momentum. Confringo! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio.
The cave must be somewhere in this maze. I wonder what else is in there.
Confringo. Revelio. Glacius! Defender! Flipendo! Expelliarmus! Arresto momentum! Confringo! Defender! Glacius! Confringo! Flipendo! Arresto momentum! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Defender! Revelio! Confringo! Flipendo. Confringo. Glacier. Revelio.
This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned. So this is the infamous absconder.
Glaciers. Defender. Confringo. Confringo.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Glaciers. Defender. Confringo.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Glaciers. Defender. Flipendo. Confringo. Glaciers. Confringo.
So this is the infamous absconder. So this is the infamous absconder. So this is the infamous absconder. So this is the infamous absconder.
Glacius. Confringo.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Accio. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Sago.
So this is the infamous absconder. So this is the infamous absconder.
Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Potato.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Glacius.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Glaciers, defender.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Glaciers, defender. Glaciers, Confringo. Defender. Glacier, Confringo. Defender. Glaciers, Confringo. Glaciers. Confringo. Defender. Glaciers. Defender. Confringo. Defender. Glaciers. Confringo. Defender. Glaciers. Confringo.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Glaciers, Defender. Defender, Confringo. Glaciers. Defender, Confringo.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Glaciers, Defender. Expelliarmus.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Glaciers. Defender. Confringo. Glaciers. Defender.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Glaciers. Defender. Confringo. Confringo. Glacius. Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Glacius.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Confringo.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Glacius. Confringo.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Glacius. Confringo. Places. Defender. Confringo. Places. Confringo. Places. Places. Defendo. Confringo. Places.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Defendo. Places. Confringo. Places.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Places. Defender. Confringo. Places. Places. Defender. Places. Incendio. Accio. Arresto momentum. Places. Defendo. Confringo.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Places. Defendo. Places. Confringo. Places. Confringo. Places. Defendo. Confringo. Places.
So this is the infamous absconder.
Places. Defendo. Places. Confringo. Defender.
So this is the infamous absconder. So this is the infamous absconder.
Glacius, Defender. Confringo. Glacius, Defender. Confringo. Glacius, Defender. Confringo. Glacius. Glacius, Defender. Confringo. Glacius, Defender. Glacius, Confringo. Glacius, Confringo. Glacius, Defender. Confringo. Glacius.
That's taken care of. I need to find the heirloom for my little daughter.
Revelio. Confringo.
I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Radley.
Revelio. Glacius, Confringo. Defender. Revelio. Revelio.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Revelio. Confringo.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Revelio.
You look none the worse for wear. Oh, I take it you decided...
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm glad Milo's daughter will have something to remember him by.
I am too. As far-fetched as his schemes were, Milo was a good friend, and I shall miss him. Please, accept this reward for your trouble.
What do you have for sale?
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by. Never mind replenishing my stocks. Pleasure doing business with you.
clears the cold.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Hello? There's a voice coming from that well.
Can you help me?
Is someone down there?
Down there? I beg your pardon. I'm here. There's no one here but me. Some thoughtless wretch casually tossed a bit of parchment into me and it caught. If you could please take it.
Seems to be some sort of map.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. What a relief. I hope the map serves you well. At least better than it did me.
Is that you, Roylance?
There's not a thing worth learning from civilized society. Except how to lie.
My imagination, I suppose.
What do you have?
Revelio.
Yes, you can. I once found a copper pot. Had a real gem in it. Amethyst, I reckon.
Hellcroft. I was surprised how much jewelry she had. Must have weighed it.
Depulso.
Anyone looking for trouble found it in me.
That's that. Settled.
Rookwood will reward us.
Glacius.
Right here.
Flipendo.
Student who released Treadwell. You'll never
Defender.
That meant to be an attack of some sort.
Arresto Momentum. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Glacius. Defendo.
Slippery as a
Contago.
I've seen your magic, and I'm not afraid of it.
Flipendo. Glacius.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Arresto Momentum. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Glacius. Defender.
What have you done?
Flipendo. Confringo. Glacius.
Petrificus Totalis!
Arresto Momentum. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio.
Think you're funny?
You may have eluded me now, but you'll pay the price for it. You've nowhere to hide now!
Confringo.
Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus
Revelio.
The more graves I fill, the more galleons I get. Won't hear me.
Did I ever finger for that, Stu Bradley? Proper belly walk.
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing.
Revelio. Depulso.
I don't mind breaking a few bones if there's a few galleons in it for me.
Glacius. Defender. Confringo.
Expulsion! Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Glacius. Defender. Expulso.
I see you. What are your thoughts, John?
Glacius.
No matter how many of us you defeat,
Expulsion!
Cost us our friends.
Made a grave mistake.
Expulsion!
Expulsion! Death from above! Expulsion!
Glacius! Confringo! Flipendo!
Might want to look up.
Expulsion!
Protego! Glacius! Confringo!
Expulsion!
Flipendo!
Expulsion!
Glacius! Confringo!
Expulsion!
Flipendo!
There'll be more of that.
Expulsion!
Defendo! Confringo!
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Expulsion!
Glacius!
Expulsion!
I did it! Revelio! Revelio. Revelio. Confringo! Revelio! Confringo!
I really should look into gillyweed, although I...
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people?
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we duelled in the Crossed Wands Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. and they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the Ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course, I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
How has wizardkind fallen short in its treatment of mer people?
Well, we've consistently deemed mer people as being beneath us despite the many similarities between our cultures. One can hardly blame them for declining being status by the Ministry years ago. Who are we to classify those of such beauty and intelligence?
What do you imagine a liaison to the mer people would do?
Oh, so many things. I want to know everything I can about them. After I've mastered swimming, I perfect my mermish, of course, and I'd share with them anything they wanted to know about wizardkind. My hope is that by understanding each other better, both of our societies could grow.
What is it about the mer people that interests you so much?
I can't begin to tell you how brilliant they are. I mean, rumour is that tales about them have infiltrated even the Muggle world. The oldest known mer people, sirens, come from Greece. And of course Scotland has Selkies and Ireland is home to Merrows. I could go on for ages about them. Their glorious underwater communities, domestication of sea life, their art and music. It's a travesty how little is understood about them.
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just there in the water. I can't wait to hear about find. One day soon I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Look at this place. Did the mer people really leave Nerida an artifact?
Also, Confringo! Confringo! Loom.
Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Now for the rest of you. What do we have in here, then? Nerida will be happy about this. Your gift from the mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
And I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. It's marvelous. I'm going to show it to everyone, including the Ministry. Should I hand deliver it or send by owl? Thank you again so much. You may have just helped improve relations between wizard kind and mer people for decades to come. I can't wait to study this. Cross the Wands was so much fun, wasn't it?
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
So knowledgeable.
Revelio.
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious. Based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come, what do you see in your own future?
I can't get rid of this feeling of a coming danger.
I see. Know that such omens are not damning if they can at least prepare us. And you are preparing yourself even now. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Descendo!
Excellent. I think you have it.
Revelio.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his... That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
I'm not sure. What's this all about?
You'll see. I promise you have nothing to fear. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her. She's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
Honestly, she was a bit intimidating.
She does have a rather stern brow, doesn't she? But look how well you put her at ease.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
The faculty tower. I'm not sure I should be going in there.
Oh, you needn't worry. You'll be perfectly fine if you simply mind you're not seen. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Alohomora.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Arcanite and Asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year.
Revelio.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
They're saying that Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a
Revelio.
trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the ministers would allow them to have... Anyway, I'm not afraid of goblins. But the Hecat's class is superb. I don't think that's what that...
Hello, Hamora.
Revelio.
How inconvenient travel was before I invented sleep hacker.
Revelio. Revelio.
Your winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not be What was what? It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition. How's that? Well, all of the teamwork and the flying about and the golden snitch. Rather a lot like life, isn't it?
Revelio.
I suppose you should. Surely you have better things to do than risk detention by wandering where you shouldn't.
You are to be remanded at once.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
I'll see what I can do, but I'm fairly busy. I can't promise anything.
Understood. But I hope you will find the time. In case it matters, I do have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance?
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alohomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep